access to affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy is the sine qua non to achieve sustainable developmental goal. Comment on the progress made in India in this regard. Look at the focus of the question. They are just giving you an overall theme that sustainable developmental goal we have to achieve. But the focus of the question is to comment on the progress made in India. So it's exclusively about India and not in general. Telling you about this question, sustainable developmental goals are so much in use. And I always say that you can use it in your conclusion framework. So, and you got a direct question from sustainable development goal. So they're extremely important. While I read this question, what was moving in my mind was that the sustainable developmental goal number 7 is something related to power and energy. So I read the words access to affordable, something that all can afford, reliable, it continues, then sustainable, it's not harmful to the environment, and modern energy. So I think the kind of a linkage of the question is actually towards renewable energy. The bent of the question is towards renewable energy, modern energy. And so I started by simply saying that sustainable developmental goals are, something which are very important for us. How they play a big role in not only the environment, but also for overall development. That I wrote in the intro, because I knew that the entire answer is going to be specifically on energy. So I opened up with this and then I moved on to energy. And commenting on the progress in India especially means that you're also going to substantiate your points by supporting them with the example of government schemes. So I had a lot of government schemes coming in my mind at that moment, like the first one, Ujjwala scheme for LPG providing to poor women household. That is there. So I quoted Ujjwala. Then Ujala, Ujala is something related to the LED. Unnat Jyoti, affordable LED for all. That is Ujala. So these schemes I quoted in the body of the answer. Ujjwala, Ujala. And one of the most important things in global context, if you're talking about energy, is the International Solar Alliance, which India has initiated. So that is something I specifically mentioned. And I also talked about Kusum. This scheme is actually for promoting solar pumps in our country. So this is also a pertinent scheme here. So I first of all gave a brief idea that yes, I recognize that India is making good progress in this regard. But then before ending the answer, I also said that India needs to do much more. Even today, the coal is playing a big role in our energy utilization. That was asked in last year. So before I could conclude the answer, I said that yes, some negatives remain. We need to make greater progress. It's not that we are completely on the right track, but there are certain loopholes which need to be filled. For example, in the solar energy, the manufacturing of solar panels does not largely happen in our country. Because of the absence of raw materials. So these are some of the drawbacks which we need to work upon. I summed up the answer there.